chase, being hit, gonna go down. Devon Kennard sacked him, ball came out.
Eckler tried to jump in again. Devon Kennard falls on it. It'll be a turnover at the 1.
And now gets leveled and sacked at the 26-yard line. Kennard
got pressure comes, Jones in trouble, and he throws it away. It's incomplete. That might have been behind him. It is picked up by the Lions, Devon Kennard, and he's in for the touchdown, Detroit Lions.
He's one of the true class acts of the NFL. Everywhere he's played, he's made an impact both on and off the field, and now he's headed to the Arizona Cardinals for his first season in front of those fans. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Devon Kennard to Good Morning Football. Devon, how you doing, my friend?
I'm great, man. Thanks for having me on.
We're so happy to have you. Look, we know you were born and raised in Phoenix based on the research we have, and now you are playing for the Arizona Cardinals, and yet it's got to be kind of a weird deal. You haven't had a chance to meet everyone in the OTAs. Training camps pushed back a little bit here. How does it feel to be back home, but then also having this kind of unusual 2020 offseason?
Yeah, it's weird. I'm used to already being in whatever city I'm playing in, and now that I'm here, I haven't had to leave home. I usually am here all off season, so that's been nice. But it's definitely been strange not being able to really meet, my teammates and my coaches in person. So I'm excited for things to kick off when they do, and get this thing rolling.
Devon, I'm so proud of you, man. You've done a great job since you left the G-Man, went in there, Detroit, handled your business. Now you're back home, man. What a great feeling for you. Let's talk a little bit about last year. Week 1, you welcomed Kyler Murray to the NFL, sacking him 3 times. Have you had a chance to remind him of any of that? And what are your impressions of him?
No, I haven't really had a chance to talk to him, but he's a special talent. Even in that game, I mean, I feel like we had that game won and let him come back. His poise and his ability to stay calm in his first season debut and bring the team back, and that game ended up in a tie. So I knew that day he was going to be one of the special ones in this league.
Devon, you tweeted last month that your new teammate Chandler Jones is one of your favorite players to watch on tape. And I feel like sometimes even after 19 sack season, he gets a little overlooked. Why aren't we talking about him the way we talk about Aaron Donald or J.J. Watt?
That question is something that I still don't understand. In my opinion, he's one of, if not the best pass rusher in the league. And last year he went on a tear. So, being able to play alongside him, learn from him. And, I've already talked to him a bunch. He's a great dude, great teammate. And I'm excited to play opposite of him.
Devon, we see your success on the field, but let's talk about your success off the field. Obviously, you were put in Forbes last month about your real estate investments. You own 14 properties. You invested in 16 more. What got you into real estate, and how did you become so successful so quickly? It was a plan I had since I was even in college. As you guys know, some of you played, you're not going to play forever. And it's always, I had a father who played, and that's something he recommended, like find something else that you're passionate about. And, that's what I did. So I knew I wanted to get into real estate. As soon as I got into the league, I started to network and learn more about it. And, you can't be afraid to pull the trigger. I feel like the first one was the hardest one and the one that had me the most nervous. And once I did that, I just kept going and, looking back, and it's been, 6 years, and I've built a nice portfolio, and I want to just keep going from there.
I love it. 30 properties, and there's only more coming, and there's more success to you now. I look at you, everyone, I'm not exaggerating here. Everyone who's ever coached you raves about you, and anyone who's ever played with you raves about you. So you're now this veteran leader walking into this young Arizona Cardinals locker room. What advice would you have for some of the young rookies coming in this week, next week, on what they can do to make the most out of their NFL careers?
Be where your feet are and be the best you can be every day. You know what I mean? I'm a firm believer that you got to go the extra mile in all that you're doing. So whether it's watching film, whether it's, the work you're putting on and off the field, it all matters. So when you start to do that and put that in, it starts to pay itself off day in and day out. So the consistency is huge. And for those guys as well, it's learning the playbook. Everybody's fast, everybody's talented, but, when you know what to do, it allows you to play faster. So, that's something that gave me an advantage, and I was able to play as a fifth rounder in New York, and I started the majority of my rookie year, and I think it's mostly because I dove into that playbook, and my teammates trusted me. I was where I was supposed to be when I was supposed to be there.
Devon, you've been pretty vocal about some of your concerns, obviously heading back to training camp and with this season, but let's be where your feet are. Let's stay in the present. Right now, what's your biggest concern, and has anything come to light that has kind of eased some of that paranoia?
As you guys know, the last few days we've gotten some answers that, as players we definitely wanted, but there's still a lot of things that we're not sure of. So hopefully in the coming days there's more answers so guys can be able to better understand the risk that we're taking, because it's not only us that we're worried about, our families, our loved ones, and society overall. So I think as we start to learn more, I think guys are beginning to get more comfortable, but we just want to know all the answers so we can feel comfortable in the atmosphere we're going to be in, because the truth of the matter is it's hard to social distance when I'm trying to set the edge and it's an outside zone. So I want to know exactly how they're protecting us.
Tremendous stuff. It's all fair. It's all right. And we're hoping that we get you those answers. We're hoping the NFL can provide as safe a workplace environment as possible. Devon, thank you so much for joining us. I know it's early where you are out in Arizona. You're a fantastic guest, and I think you've had the best Wi-Fi connection and setup for any guest doing an interview from their home that we've had this week. So
Greg, knows it's all about location.
Hey, exactly
right.
No, I appreciate it, guys. It's an honor to talk to you guys. Hopefully talk to you soon.